late, we were getting something off the computer. All rise for the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first order of business. We have a resignation letter from Clerk Sarah Caspers. She has resigned as clerk. I'm going to appoint Brown Coffee as the new clerk. Where'd you go? So, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Brandon Coffee, having been appointed to the office of Loda Village Clerk.
Have been appointed to the office of village clerk.
Oh.
You're absolutely right to nominate, but you should.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. Hang on, guys, I forgot first that. I would like to nominate Brandon to be our new village clerk. Who made the motion? I need. Oh. No, I can't make it.
I'll make a motion to accept her as the clerk.
Sorry about that, I got ahead of myself. Seconded. Gene. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Okay, now we go to this. Sorry about that. Move along here. Okay, I, Brianna Coffee, having been appointed to the office of Loda Village Clerk
Have been appointed to the office of Loda Village Clerk
in and for the county of Iroquois,
in and
for the
for
county
the
of Iroquois,
county of Iroquois
and state of Illinois,
and state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Loda Village Clerk
and I will faithfully discharge the office of the Loda Village Clerk
to the duties of the office of Loda Village Clerk
to the duties of the office of village clerk
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my abilities.
Okay. Huh? Yeah. Signature of officer, does that mean? This one today. Oh, we've had this done by the great election here. Okay, got past that. Thank you, Karen. Okay. Approval of the minutes. Do I have a motion to waive the reading of the minutes? Motion made and waived. Second by John. Motion to approve. Any changes, anything anybody got?
Yeah, there is changes we need done to it.
Okay.
We need to put in there who motioned everything, and he seconded everything on the money of the appropriation and Virginia Street tile.
Yeah.
I think that's the only two that we did that time, according to her minutes,
Okay.
but there was no motion, no seconds, no anything there.
Oh.
She just said it was approved.
Okay. So we will get the minutes corrected. We will read them at the next meeting and approve them. We have an additional 30 days to reprint them and approve them. Any other ideas? Does everybody agree with that? I agree. Okay. ERH work report. Did you get anything from an email?
Just
Well, I know what they did. ERA flow tested the fire hydrants and got a copy of the report for the fire department. They repaired a water leak on the east side of the American Legion building. They replaced the fire hydrant on the corner of Virginia and Poplar. Locust, I mean. Flushed hydrants, I know they did that, and any other maintenance he needed to do. That's where we're at with them. Okay. Old business. President's report. Streets and drainage project update. We are still waiting on the word from the EPA on the grant for the drainage. Got all the alleys graded except one. It wasn't wet and we ran out of time and needed to rain again. And that's the one over just this side of Maple. Got the rest of them graded. The Wilson land purchase update on Elm Street. We are waiting, am I correct, to get that finalized. We need a copy. He didn't get the email. They didn't get the copy of the ordinance. We need to get Dale a copy tonight. Sewer grant status, same thing. We're just waiting on the EPA to get back to us. Craig Young variance request. Y'all should have a copy in your folders of that's the property that we bought from us over there, of what he's wanting to do. I'm of the understanding that we need to send that to the zoning board, am I correct?
That is correct.
For a variance. So that will be sent to the zoning board, we'll get it officially over. How do we do that?
I don't think that's the leader of the zoning board. I think we probably must be appointing a couple of people for the last couple of years. I'm pretty sure we didn't be appointing anybody else. I'm sure we've got 7 effective members. I'm not even sure we just a couple of
I've got Amanda's paperwork to give to Daryl. I haven't been able to catch him, she resigned. They said Daryl's the head of the zoning committee, Templeton. I was gonna get with him and tell him where we're at, what we need. It sounds like he needs to call a meeting.
Yes, what we should do to make sure that we have it, make sure that everybody's properly reappointed, is do an ordinance.
Okay,
Appointing the 7.
okay. Appointing, reappointing the ones that are on there, and
Give me a list, and I will draw up an ordinance and have them.
we'll get that done at the next meeting. Anybody interested in being on the zoning committee? I know there's some vacancies. Okay. Fire hydrant report was given to the fire department. Building permit approvals. We have building permit request from Kathy Tittles. Board's looked at it. What do you want to do, guys?
That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry, you got,
I just gave it to you.
oh, it goes to them, I'm sorry. Explain, hey, you can explain
Okay, what
it.
I'm doing, guys, is I'm making a rail at my garage. So on the back of it, it shows it. So it's I got all the land stuff here, measurements from the courthouse. Also got the septic measurements, all of them. I've also got Miller Septic saying that the tank has been good when I did it the last time. I've also got the approval from the public health. When we did it, we were gonna build a tiny house there at one point, we didn't. I called them and it seems like everything's still going. So these papers, if you wanna look at them, I'll pass it down, but it gives you an idea. It shows you also a picture of the septic tank going in, the gallons, and the work being done in our house right there with it.
So what are you doing? You're making the
I
garage?
converted the house on my other property, my other 3 lots on the back side, for the garages up front. We're gonna convert that into a small apartment. It'd be like a, how would you say it? It's not like
Like a studio apartment?
a studio.
Efficiency part.
efficiency. That's the word I'm trying to. I'm trying to do this, no drawer, I'm trying to do this.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing, the zoning on it's just ours is just residential that I can find on the maps. The apartments over here are zoned multi, I believe. Figure out. I need to go before the zoning board
It's an existing structure.
Yeah, but you're changing the use of it.
The question is the existing use. We're creating a new residential use, so we've got two residential uses on one lot.
No,
No, it's separate lot.
no, these are separate lots.
There's no separate
Separate
lots.
lots.
Does proposal meet the other provisions of the zoning ordinance in terms of square footage, et cetera?
Jeez, that's fine, old ordinance. I don't think it's been updated.
Residential district, single family. Minimum lot area, 10,000 feet. Minimum width of building, 75 feet, minimum yards, 25, 30, 10% side. Building, 30% of area, minimum total floor, 1,300, maximum height, 35.
For the minimum of the building,
I got three lots.
the minimum of the building has to be 1,300. The minimum of the building has to be 1,300 square feet. Right.
176 square feet.
Huh?
But if it's
Yeah.
a septic system, then it's multifamily. If it's sharing the septic system, then it's multifamily.
It's not-
I don't have an answer,
Yeah.
you just showed me that briefly.
Yeah.
I did check the square footage, you asked me if we could have met the requirements. And since I don't know the facts, I can't read the legal book, and I'll just read you what's in the ordinance.
I'm not seeing that it meets it from the ordinance, and we're gonna dig into this a little more because
1,300.
Yeah, the minimum square feet, minimum total floor area, 1,300 feet.
Okay, with the public, it's not in
You're not gonna meet it, right? And I know this tiny house thing is catching on, and a lot, but we're way, a lot of places are changing their ordinance form, but right now we can't. I personally don't see how we can approve it at this minute. But we can sure look into it, you guys, if you think that, we need to do some changing. But,
Well, it's pretty, people in it too.
yeah, no, I understand, Kathy, I'm just looking at the ordinance and very clear it has to be a minimum of 1,300 square feet.
No problem. It is what it is.
We'll look into it some more. Okay, the other one, the house across 57, he built a fence, a big wooden deck, and I can't find any record of a building permit. What's the board want to do? No, I don't know what it is, it's not, they don't give
Do we know
water.
who lives there?
They don't give water out there. We didn't pull the GIS map up and see what it says. Huh? Yeah, can you do that real quick? Huh?
That's all I have to do is actually have on to get 1,300 square feet.
Yeah. Yeah, there are ways around, yeah. As long as you have enough lot around it, you have to look at them other measurements too. Okay, while she's getting that pulled up, we'll get the name here in a minute. What do you want to do for it about it? It's built without a building permit, the best we can tell.
They realize they're in town, right?
Just here very briefly.
They realize they're in town, they realize they're Loda, right?
I do.
They've got permission for other stuff, so,
Have they-
well, the two houses out there, I think both of them had a permit at one time or another.
Well, Hendricks got a permit, that's right, they want to inside of it, yeah.
Tell them to,
Fence and a deck.
tell them they violated, they have to pay for a permit, and verbally tell them they don't do it again. I first offense, or, ask them if that's your option.
Got a motion?
Can I make a comment?
Yeah.
This is, deck out there, does it have a cover to it?
I don't think so. There's a big long fence along the west side. It's all new, but
The fence, you would need a permit, but the deck, he may not, because it's not supporting the second level.
right.
So he
But the
probably
fence
doesn't
alone, he would
need
have needed a permit.
But the fence would.
Is this the one right on, like, by the
The
front?
deck would be
Yes, I
changing the
I noticed
appearance.
that the other day.
It's
a nice fence, I noticed it a couple days
Yeah, the
ago.
deck doesn't.
Hey,
But the deck doesn't have to have a permit.
No, the fence does. Amanda knows who it is.
Yeah. I'll reach out to them.
No, can you tell the board?
Oh, it's, Landon and Ashley Polly, Polley.
Well, we won't do more. Send them a letter along with a copy of the ordinance and
Yep,
copy of building permit.
yep.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, trustees. Any of the trustees got anything, old business? John?
I thought I saw something about street sign.
Oh, yes, let me, I missed their call back on them, and I've got to call them back, we're playing phone tag.
Okay.
I will have you an answer by the next meeting. Because I have to get
Yeah,
parties,
it's
we have
decent.
to approve it, and, yeah.
Yeah, just that, that one on Mulberry and Washington, is the request that they put that.
There's quite a few missing around town.
Okay, as long as it's in the process.
Yeah, okay. Ron, you got anything? Sandy Coffee,
No.
Gene Breeden? No. Sandy Zalker?
No.
Kathy Tittles? Okay, treasurer?
So I have just a few updates, essentially with the software, the website, and then the communication platform. They're all going to be able to tie in together, but I'm running into some technology barriers. So I am working on just kind of getting a couple of things priced out so that I know how we can run everything more efficiently. A few things that would be coming with that would be the water billing process would actually be able to be done via a tablet to avoid errors, and it would also be something that could get to us a lot more efficiently. We also have requested from ERH to move up the week of the meter readings. The last couple times we've run into not getting the actual readings until I think in May it was late in the month, but this past month was the 26th, I think, John.
It was on Saturday, we got them back, and then you had,
So it just,
everybody was gone.
yeah, it's definitely, just put a little bit of stress on it. So if we move that up by a week, it would result in one smaller water bill and then it would even back out, just to where we have plenty of time to get the bills out and, not having to rush through anything. The other thing, we did recover or discover a couple of water accounts that weren't receiving bills. One of them was from like 2023, And it was just recently sold, but I was able to get in touch with the trust before it was sold. We did recover the funds on that. And I've just got a few other that I'm working on, communication with, just letting them know that we had, some missed fees that hadn't been billed to them and working through getting those addressed.
So the software, the computer's not capable of running, correct?
Yeah, it's, so I'm trying to find out, do we need a new computer, do we need to upgrade this one? What do we need to do? What's the most efficient process that's going to keep us functioning on the system as long as possible and as efficiently as possible?
That it? Dale, you got anything?
We've already covered the real estate, thank you, Mayor. The only other thing on my list, we do have a pending ordinance left over from last time. The public participation ordinance was presented but not adopted.
And we forgot to get it on this agenda.
I thought it was in there.
No, we didn't get it on there. We might mix all the other stuff, so we're gonna have it on next month's agenda. Clerk, make sure that gets on there, please.
It's the public ordinance.
Anything else?
That's all.
Okay, moving on to the other side of my page. Okay, so President's report, illegal burning concerns. I would like to have a letter sent out with the next water bill to everybody to remind them that when they're burning, it can only be wood, and it basically it has to be lawn waste, it has to be off their property. And to please be very courteous to your neighbors and pay attention to the wind before you light a fire and the time of day. Gravel pile. It was brought to my attention a couple weeks ago that there's a large pile of gravel on the other side of the fire station that belongs to the village, wasn't used up. Start thinking, guys, of streets and alleys, you see anything else? I know we need to put some on the one over this side of Maple. When I've been grading the alleys, I've been taking a bucket full with me and filling in the holes, working on them. We got some street work that's gonna have to be done next year. Over by Captain Tittle's, there's a spot in the street where it's probably gonna have to be tore up and redone, rock added. Mulberry Street needs some work, and it goes like this through the right of way. It doesn't set straight. I wanna get with the engineer and see what they think the best course of action to be, so that we can get it out for bids for next year first thing. We can use the rock on there. Another thing I wanna look into, a way to do it, but the sides of our streets are getting broke down, and there's nothing there but black dirt. We need to start working, especially from the mailboxes. We need to start working, figure out some of that's what to do there. But we've got that rock to work with, so we need to and we can't use it on the tile over here, because it's not clean stone. So I thought maybe we'd be able to save some money there, but we can't. So just start thinking of some ideas and let me know.
John, just one person that this village owes gravel to is Pat, the Katie. Because when the village had to tear up that whole section there,
Yeah,
that was supposed to be re-gravel.
Okay.
And that.
okay, I'll get some over there then and get
Yeah.
it graded down. Thank you, Carol.
Mhm.
Septic discharge permits and fees. There is a homeowner that's getting ready to do something with their septic. They may have to go with the system that's been approved by Iroquois County by the EPA that discharges into a storm drain. Now, down the road, we're working on the grant for the storm drains and the sewers. I think that we need to start adopting an ordinance on that if somebody's allowed to put them in, they need to be a discharge fee. In other words, if we get a sewer system, you're gonna be charged a fee based on your water amount in. I think we need to get ahead of this and get something, an ordinance, get started on it you got a problem, Taylor?
No,
Oh, okay.
not at all.
To get a fee for these systems if they come in, because it's gonna happen. I mean, down the road, something's gonna change. What do you think, board?
These are gonna be Iroquois County approved.
Illinois UK approved.
Approved.
If they do it before we do a septic system, and we don't know what we're gonna get for a septic system, this may wind up being what we have to get. We don't know yet.
Right.
That's up to the engineer.
I think there should be something set in place, because I mean, they're gonna be, everybody has their leach bills, their whatever. I think there should be something in place.
Right.
I have not had occasion to research the issue, Mayor. I have concerns with the EPA generally, as I understand it, the EPA, federal EPA, is pushing people to separate
Mm-hmm.
the sanitary sewers from the storm sewers.
Yes.
Require treatment of anything that is not purely a storm sewer matter. If there's sewage in it, the combined system has to be treated.
Well, that's what I thought, and this is what I guess they're gonna do out of Vales Lake. But what I'm finding out is that this system, it uses an aerator, UV light, and it is certified by the EPA to be able to go into the storm. So if this comes about, I don't know.
If we accept these things into the village storm sewer system, does it become our responsibility to monitor the discharge? Make sure that there's no effluent, that is polluting the navigable water.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. What I know so far is they have to have an EPA permit to put the system in. There is testing that has to be done off the system. Right now, you can't, it used to be you drill a hole in the ground 3 foot deep, put so much water in it, got your watch out, measured how long it take the water to go in. It's called a perk test. Now it's not a perk test. It is a scientific soil sample. And if it's not really sandy loam, you're not gonna get a leach field in. So this is what I'm trying to figure out ahead of time, where we're at on this, because I know there's one that's probably gonna have to do something.
I would be extremely hesitant to accept any discharge from any system. And because if their system goes down,
Well, that's what I'm asking, yes.
to the extent you do that, are you creating a combined system that's going to play in the future to get the grant?
Mhm. That's what I don't, that's
I
why.
have too many questions right now
Yeah.
that I cannot give you.
I think we need to put it on the back burner.
I just want to make everybody aware of it because it's, we're 6, 8 years at least to get the septic or sewer system and the estimate. And the thing about it is there are some people that are having problems with theirs. And, so it's out there and I just want everybody to be aware of it, that we may be confronted with this in the future.
Can I make a comment on that?
Yeah,
So those systems that empty into storm sewers, they, lots of them also have chlorine tablets that you're supposed to put in them. And if you don't put the chlorine tablets in there, then you have straight sewage that goes
you
in.
have EPA.
So if you don't maintain it, then you're getting raw sewage into your storm
Exactly.
system.
But I'm not gonna sit here and hide the fact that I've been asked about it. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
So, and it will come up in the future, I can just about guarantee you, with the changes. So as we know, they don't always, they like to get ahead of themselves in the EPA. Okay. Picnic tables in the park. When we had the cleanup day, they were not in the maintenance building, they were not in the park. 3 days for the good old days, they miraculously reappeared. Little scuffed up, but they're all there. Have no idea where they were, but they're in the park again.
How many tables?
What was there? I think there was 6, wasn't there, Ron?
There's 6 out there.
Huh?
There's 6 tables.
6 out there.
Those are kind of hard to do.
I have no idea if they weren't in the park and they weren't in the maintenance building. Because I was thinking about that, we had to put them out. And now they're there. So,
That'd be a large group of people, church, you know.
yeah. I'm gonna get a spot fixed over there by the water plant where we can get some black dirt dumped in. We got some trees we've ground out, we need to fill them and seed. Carol's got one. I'm getting a price of around $100 for a 6 or 8 yard load. Any board give me a little bit of a budget on that so I can get some in there.
For buying black dirt.
Buying black dirt, a few $100, I don't know, whatever.
How big is a load?
Right now, I think I can get by on a $100 roughly load, but then I'm probably gonna need more. 'Cause you got a spot in your yard.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
We got some places where work's been done, we need to get it graded, we need to get it fixed.
Well, you should probably keep some there all the time.
That's what I'm thinking.
To start out with, how big a pile do you want?
Oh, probably a couple, 3 loads.
How much per load?
He's saying around 100 a load.
You want a motion for 3 loads?
That's fine. Whatever you wanna do, 3 would be fine with me.
Okay, I make a motion, we buy 3 loads of dirt and wherever you're talking about.
By the water building somewhere else,
Okay.
figure out a place. John made a motion. Second. Ingrid, you seconded. Roll call vote, that's money. Yeah, give an amount, you gotta give a dollar amount, cap that.
$400.
That's fine, that'll work. Can't not to exceed $400. I'm helping her with what she's got to think. Okay, second for her. Huh? Yeah, exactly. And roll call vote.
Alright, Sammy,
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
John,
Yes.
Jean,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Fall cleanup day. We'd like to have another cleanup day in the fall. I know the one that used to be on Mother's Day worked good, but we didn't get a lot of turnout this time. Anybody got a good idea for a date? I'm thinking in September, early September. What do you think? It's you guys' idea, it's up to you. That's kind of what I was thinking.
I think September would be kind of nice, be nice and cool and give people a chance to get things over together.
September's just
Maybe
moving
more.
away.
Well, that's true, it is. You know
Well,
what?
at the end of it, or?
Yeah, we need another water billing in between so you can get a message out of the water bill.
Well, it won't be.
That won't be till October.
Yeah.
That'd be, we can do it the first part of October. October's not usually too bad at the beginning.
We could do it like the first weekend, like 4th. No, that'd be 4 of those out.
Okay, and how much money do we need to approve for roll-off boxes? Did before?
Well, what did you use last time?
1.
Normally we do a couple, 2 or 3, I mean, I've seen-
How much per roll?
how much were they saying?
4, 420, and it was over a certain value, it was an extra 100.
Yeah, you don't really know till you hauls in the landfill by weight.
But it was, I don't know, got the bill from him? No bill from him yet? Okay, I'll call him and ask him. But I'd say it's probably right around the 400 mark.
A piece, probably 3, not 4, not to exceed, couple grand, I mean, I don't know, it's up to you guys. We gotta have a not to exceed price.
But you only use what you need.
We only get charged what we use.
Then, what do you think the price of 3 roll-offs would be?
if they're not heavy, they're gonna be the 450 a piece, but if we're over so much when it gets landfill, then it goes up.
Well,
1,500 or not?
I think that's what we've usually done.
I think we talked about the other one, 3,000, that was way too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the other
Yeah,
ones.
that was way too much,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so we will make a motion with all that in there.
Oh, were you making the motion?
I didn't hear the exact number you wanted, so.
What you guys want, not what I want. I can suggest.
So are you making the motion or who's making
Okay,
the
I'll make a
motion?
motion for $1,500 for
Okay.
the roll-offs down to exceed.
For the cleanup day when?
Cleanup day, October 4th, 2025.
Kathy makes a motion, second.
8 to 12.
Huh?
From 8 to 12.
Yeah, from 8 to 12. Same rules as always.
What was the date?
October 3rd.
Or,
Who seconded? Huh?
Jean, did you second?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I just-
Okay, do roll call vote since there's money involved, please.
All right, Sandy Sauer,
Yes.
John,
yes,
Jean,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
and Sandy.
Yes.
Motion passed. Okay, trustees, any new business? John?
no,
Ron? Sandy Coffee?
No.
Jean? Sandy?
No.
Kathy?
No.
A new business clerk? A new business treasurer?
No.
Okay, bills, have you all looked at the bills?
I make a motion to approve the bills.
Dean made a motion. Seconded.
Second.
Kathy, roll call vote.
John,
yes,
Jean,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Sandy Coffee,
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
Oh, give me new business, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, bills approved. Public, anybody got any comments?
I put my name on the list, guys, just look on it.
Okay,
First thing, this week we found what's that thing? A drone in our yard. I don't know whose it is. It's not a big one, but if somebody knows who lost it, tell them they can describe it and they can have it back. I'll hang on to it for a week. The other thing is transparency. Is the minutes being posted anywhere for people to read?
they were supposed to be put in the, library. If they're not in there, we need to get them in there. They will be on the website as soon as we get all that up and running.
Right, but I mean, you're getting more minutes and nobody, we don't have access to
Where'd
see
you
it.
guys always post it in the library?
It used to,
Books out of the
well,
library.
Huh?
it used to be the library, but people would take them. And then it was put on our website.
I haven't put them in the library for years.
Okay.
You haven't? Well,
I
that's
got
what
some.
they did when I was here.
I got some out of there. I watched to make my copies
Mhm.
Yeah.
years back.
The other thing, you didn't mention anything, you had something on your agenda about storage units signage?
Yeah, I brought that up and asked.
Did you? I
Yeah,
didn't, I missed it then.
yeah. I'm sorry, we're gonna look into it. We don't have a sign ordinance that we can find.
There is an ordinance, I found it
Okay.
in the zoning.
Okay,
Yeah.
It is very brief and not a lot of detailed requirements, but it is located in the zoning.
I don't think it's enough, I read it, I don't think it's enough to require a building permit. I think we need to visit that and change our,
It's ancient and require a permit, but it's only $3.
yeah,
Yeah, most of the stuff isn't very much in there.
no.
Let's see, there was something else, but I don't remember, so.
Well, let me thank Carol for her help. She's answered a lot of questions for us, and appreciate it very much. Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, Randy. I think it's kind of cute that you finally understand that you can't discuss anything that's not on the agenda. You took care of yourself tonight. But there's a videotape on the past 4 meetings, and you did not follow this law then. So are we just supposed to forgive you and that's okay, you can figure it out, later, or are you going to take responsibility for these past 4 meetings?
Will you please specify what we're doing wrong? Is it your interpretation of it or ours?
Okay, since we have the videotape, I'm accusing you of voting on blank motions
Blank motions.
and then going into that office after the meeting's adjourned and making up the ordinances. And God forbid you were part of that. Please tell me they did it by themselves.
Do you have evidence of that other than you claim you have recordings?
Recording.
What motion?
It's a video. John, I'm just telling you, beware. You're being video recorded every meeting, and
That's
every
fine.
meeting,
That's fine.
you're, whatever.
We're also going through all the old records with a fine tooth comb. There. So, but if you would come up and say, hey, look,
I did.
but
I
you
called
didn't.
to my house and gave you Robert's
You
rules.
didn't explain it. You did not, you've never said what ordinance we voted on or what anything. So,
The watchdog will take care of all that.
you
So
know,
now,
you know,
I
That too.
have another
okay,
that's completely,
okay.
you're completely off the hook. My complaint is with the 3 members of the old board. I begged them for years to pass a budget, and they never did. They want to run on appropriations. This guy's jacking up their appropriations 10% every year. They never passed, but they held themselves back, and they never spent the whole appropriations. I mean, not even close. This board,
That's the idea.
the way you people rifle through money, there won't be anything left.
Hey, Carol, where have we rifled through money? Tell me where we've rifled through money.
Here's where I can tell you. We're submitting a Freedom of Information Act to the treasurer, not to you, because this is the treasurer's business. Everybody know where all the money's gone since May 15th. You don't put out any minutes, you don't put out any transparency, nobody knows what the hell's going on in your council, including your board members. So, check yourself, because things want to start getting tough.
Huh?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
About transparency?
Yeah.
The transparency you're talking about, maybe it hasn't been out, but how many years have people before this board came on asked for transparency? We asked for transparency on treasurer's reports. We asked for transparency on reports that didn't come to trustees.
Give me a specific transparency issue.
No,
You
but I
have to
will-
legal research that. Just like you said to me, I'm just.
I'm not asking the
Start
question.
running the board by the law.
Hang on, hey.
I'm just stating.
JR, I'm gonna make a
It's all
statement,
right.
I'm gonna make a statement to you. We have a lot on our plate to do. We have a lot. We got left with a mess.
That's bull.
One more cuss word out of you. I've had it with you in these meetings. I know you don't approve of anything we do, you never are gonna approve. I will answer your questions, but I will not give you the answer you want, I will give you the answer. Carol just given all the warrant sheets, copies.
No, not yet.
Oh, you got print.
Yeah.
Print copies of the warrant sheets. There's supposed to be a treasurer's report done at every meeting that I have never seen done. So you want to throw
Neither
stones,
are we.
you want to throw stones, you might be careful the ones you throw. Because there has been a lot of things, it's very, very hard with everything that we have to do to get it done that way. But there's a lot of things that haven't been done in the past that should have been. And we're working very hard to get it done. When we get done, the meetings are gonna be live streamed. The minutes are gonna be on the internet. But we have to get this stuff set up and going.
It all costs you thousands of dollars. But I've cried about money before, so feel free to spend your appropriations, because that's what we need.
We will.
I know
Anybody
you
else?
will.
Anybody else got a comment to make? Diane?
The good old days. I just want to bring it up now so that we can get started. I thought that we did a good job and everything, so I just thought maybe we could get it started now and get some committees formed and maybe have a meeting at the end of the month and get some, put it in the paper that we're gonna have a meeting, and anybody that wants to join the committees and, get it out there and get a date, but I don't think, July is a good time to have it.
Okay, well, first of all, Diane, the good old days is not sanctioned by the village board. It's been put on by Loda Fireworks and Events, which is a non-for-profit.
Right,
And that's where we need to have this discussion.
yeah.
We worked hard to get it back in here this year, but we need to sit down and have a discussion over all of it.
Yeah,
And it needs to be done soon.
yeah, well, that's why I'm thinking, maybe the end of the month, we can put something in the paper and just have a meeting and get it started again. Get it going.
No. You and me need to sit down and talk.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's
But
my,
yeah, it does not have anything to do with the village board.
well, I know that.
Okay.
Let's come to the meeting and let's get it going again.
Yeah, but thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, John, when you bring the dirt, I'll level it out for you in our place and it's sort of where the trees were at.
Where?
Just let me know when you bring the dirt, I'll level it out. Get it
Oh, in front of your house?
Yeah, and Dickinson's place too.
Yeah. I gotta get some in here. I gotta catch him when he's got time to bring some in.
Yeah,
I'll do the same, if you just find all the dirt, I'll smooth it out and patch the grass seeds and stuff.
Okay.
Did you guys get the phone straightened out yet, so that you could push the button and get the person you want?
No, so the reason for that is a little bit of the technology, but also, I'm having somebody come in for Verizon, which my original contact, because we're a municipality, it had to kind of get moved elsewhere, so now it's a little, scheduling with them is a little less, lenient, but I am trying to get them in here on Tuesday of next week to have that up and running. But as soon as I do, I'll definitely put it wherever I can find to put it, just so people know.
Takes time. Okay, anybody else? Okay. Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second. Adjourn.
Thank you.